A suburban house cuts a stark silhouette against the night, its darkened windows hinting at unseen stories within. The silence of the night is broken by unsettling creaks from the house, hinting at hidden tensions. The house appears quiet and still, yet the night air is filled with a palpable sense of anticipation. The darkened house stands as a silent sentinel, its secrets veiled by the shadows of the night. In the quiet of night, Lena jolts awake, her eyes snapping open in sudden alarm. The room is cast in a dim, comforting glow, a stark contrast to Lena's sudden fear. Beside her, Jamie remains still, lost in the depths of slumber. Lena's voice pierces the silence. "Did you hear that?" Jamie stirs, his voice heavy with sleep. "Hear what?" Bathed in morning light, Lena transforms the kitchen into a sanctuary of order, each label a testament to her meticulous care. The pantry stands as a symbol of perfect organization, cans aligned, spices alphabetized, a stark contrast to the subtle chaos about to unfold. Ruth shuffles in, her movements betraying uncertainty, her aimless wanderings about to disrupt the serene order. Reaching for a mug in the wrong place, Ruth's confusion is met with Lena's gentle but firm correction. "Not there, Ruth. Mugs are in the upper cabinet to your left," Lena guides, her voice a soothing balm amidst the brewing tension. Lena begins detailing the day's agenda, her voice measured and precise. Jamie sits, his body language closed off, as he listens to Lena. A spark of resentment flashes in Jamie's eyes, betraying his inner turmoil. Lena continues, oblivious to Jamie's growing discontent, her focus unwavering. Jamie shifts uncomfortably, the weight of his unspoken feelings heavy in the air. In the kitchen, Lena's frantic energy fills the air as she tears through the counter, her desperation palpable. Jamie stands in the doorway, watching Lena, amusement flickering in his eyes. Lena abruptly opens the freezer, a look of desperate hope on her face. Her keys are nestled among the ice cream and frozen peas. In the dead of night, Lena's alarm fails to ring, shattering the silence with her sudden, desperate awakening. Lena's eyes dart around the room, her expression a mixture of fear and rising panic. Beside her, Jamie pretends to sleep, maintaining a deceptive stillness. Lena's breath hitches as the weight of the missed alarm crashes down on her. She turns her gaze back to Jamie, seeking reassurance in the deceptive calm. Lena's silent scream echoes in the stillness, as her world teeters on the edge of chaos. Sunlight bathes the kitchen as Lena stands frozen, phone pressed to her ear, a sense of foreboding washing over her. Silence screams from the device, confirming her worst fears. The voicemail has vanished. Disbelief clouds Lena's features as the gravity of the deletion sinks in. Slowly, she lowers the phone, her eyes fixated on the blank screen, a storm of emotions brewing within. A wave of shock and realization washes over Lena as she stares at the screen. The kitchen, once a haven, now feels like a trap as Lena grapples with the unsettling discovery. Sunlight floods Lena's office, highlighting the chaos on her desk. Lena stares at Jamie, her face etched with confusion. Jamie avoids Lena's gaze, fidgeting nervously. Lena whispers, "Maybe I really am losing it." The fluorescent light hums, casting a sterile glow as Lena enters the bathroom. In the cold light, Lena notices something is amiss. The medicine cabinet mirror hangs slightly askew. Driven by an instinctive need for order, Lena reaches out to adjust the tilted mirror. With a deliberate touch, Lena straightens the mirror, aligning its reflection with the world. As the mirror clicks into place, a wave of unease washes over Lena, chilling her to the bone. Lena's eyes dart around the room, the hum of the light now, a discordant drone in the sudden silence. Lena enters the living room, her gaze sweeping across the disarray. Her search intensifies as she navigates the chaos of the cluttered coffee table and overflowing bookshelves. A frustrated frown darkens her features as the remote remains elusive. Driven by determination, she kneels, peering into the shadowed depths under the couch. Triumph lights up her face as she discovers the remote, cleverly taped beneath the couch. In the kitchen, an acrid smell pierces the air, hinting at hidden danger. Lena's senses sharpen. She begins to trace the source of the lingering odor. Guided by the scent, Lena approaches the oven, its innocuous facade masking a potential threat. With a deliberate motion, Lena opens the oven, revealing its unsettling secret. Inside the oven, the heating element glows faintly, a silent testament to the danger lurking within. Lena's gaze hardens as she confirms the oven is on, a realization dawning in her eyes. In the dark office, the computer screen casts an eerie glow on Lena's thoughtful face. Lena picks up a note, her brow furrowing slightly as she recognizes her own handwriting. A puzzled expression deepens as she reads the cryptic message, questioning the source of the words. Her mind races, grappling with the unsettling realization that the words escape her memory. The note whispers a haunting question. "Are you sure you're okay?" In the quiet of her room, Lena sits, the desk lamp casting a pool of warm light around her as she opens her journal. Under the soft glow, Lena's face is illuminated, each line etched with concentration as she prepares to write. Lena picks up her pen, ready to capture each moment with meticulous detail. The pen moves swiftly across the pages, each word a careful reflection of the day's events. As the night deepens, the journal fills with Lena's thoughts, preserved in ink under the gentle light. In the quiet kitchen, Lena's world narrows to the task at hand as she meticulously labels each item, her every move measured and precise. The rhythmic hum of the label maker becomes the soundtrack to Lena's desperate attempt to impose order on chaos. Each label is affixed with unwavering focus, a small victory in Lena's battle against an unraveling world. Her motions are precise, almost frantic, fueled by an inner turmoil that threatens to overwhelm the carefully constructed facade of normalcy. The kitchen transforms into a sanctuary of order, one laminated tag at a time, as Lena fights to regain control. Under the guise of domestic tranquility, Lena meticulously plants a hidden eye. The camera finds its place, nestled deep within the foliage. A silent observer now watches over the kitchen, its gaze masked by innocent greenery. The lens captures the unsuspecting kitchen, a theater of secrets about to unfold. Lena steps away, leaving the silent sentinel to its task. Jamie awakens abruptly, the moonlight casting an eerie glow across his room. Dust motes dance in the air, illuminated by moonlight streaming through a gap in the curtains. Disoriented, Jamie sits up, his gaze drawn to a mysterious note on his nightstand. He picks up the note, recognizing his own handwriting with a growing sense of unease. A voice echoes from the note. "You're not hearing it either?" Jamie, bathed in the eerie glow of his phone, stares intently at the screen in the dimly lit kitchen. His eyes widen as he spots Lena's name in his call history, a ghost from a forgotten night. A frown creases his brow as he struggles to piece together the fragments of the previous evening. The call to Lena remains a mystery, lost in the fog of his memory. In the quiet of the kitchen, Jamie's world tilts on its axis as he uncovers a hidden camera, masked ingeniously in plain sight. The air thickens as Lena enters, bearing tea and a recorder. A silent question hangs between them, underscored by the weight of their shared uncertainty. Lena breaks the silence, her voice laced with caution. "If we're both hearing things, we need rules." The hidden camera looms large, casting a shadow over their fragile sense of reality. Their eyes meet, a silent agreement to navigate the encroaching darkness together. Under the stark fluorescent lights of her office, Lena sits, an ordinary day about to unravel. A crisp white envelope appears, a silent messenger of impending turmoil. Her fingers slide across the envelope, a simple action betraying a growing unease. She scans the contents, words from a psychiatrist questioning her mental state. A strange unease settles over Lena, the fluorescent lights casting long shadows across her face. Lena sits alone in her office, the stark light accentuating the sterile environment. The sharp ring of the phone cuts through the silence. With practiced grace, Lena lifts the receiver. She readies herself, preparing to engage. In the dimly lit room, Lena lies awake, shadows playing across the walls. She strains to hear, her senses heightened in the quiet of the night. Whispering voicemails echo in her mind, indecipherable and haunting. Lena hears whispering voicemails, but she cannot decipher what they are saying. The mystery deepens as the voicemails remain just beyond her grasp. Jamie quietly removes the nightlight, plunging the hallway into darkness. The hallway succumbs to shadows. A sudden, sharp thud shatters the silence. Ruth falls heavily, the sickening crack of her head against the tile echoing ominously. Silence descends once more, heavy and absolute. In the stark silence of the hospital waiting room, Lena sits, her gaze a piercing accusation aimed directly at Jamie. Her unwavering stare speaks volumes, each second amplifying the unspoken tension between them. Jamie sits opposite Lena, the weight of her silent condemnation palpable in the heavy air. The room fades into insignificance as the silent battle of wills intensifies, their shared history hanging in the balance. The intensity of Lena's gaze is unrelenting, a silent storm raging between two souls. In the dimly lit kitchen, shadows play across the countertop as Jamie struggles with the wrench. He twists the wrench with anticipation, but only silence greets him. Jamie examines his handiwork, a frown deepening on his face as he confirms his suspicions. Lena watches from the doorway, her arms crossed and a knowing smirk playing on her lips. Jamie lies in the dim light of his room, eyes fixed on the ceiling as shadows dance around him. A faint, ethereal music drifts into the room, a mysterious melody in the quiet night. He strains to identify the sound, his brow furrowed with confusion. The music box tune lingers, its origin unknown, adding to Jamie's growing unease. He listens closely, a growing sense of mystery washing over him as he realizes he doesn't remember buying a music box.